Hello, and welcome to this video where we will be downloading R and RStudio for use in data analytics. RStudio is the main program that we're going to be using on our channel in order to do data science. And the core that actually runs RStudio is known as R. To download R, we're going to go to cran.r-project.org. And depending on what system you're using, you can either select to download for a Windows system or a Mac OS system. Now my system is Windows, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the For Windows. And the following screen will come up. And what we need to do is download base R. And this will bring us to the download page where we can download the most current version of R. When you click, you should be prompted to download the executable file. I'm going to go ahead and save this into my downloads. So from here you can go into your folders and into your downloads and find that file that we need in order to start the installation. Alternatively, if you have a newer browser, you can select the executable file down here in the bottom left. Okay, a prompt should come up asking us if we would like to make changes to our device, and let's select yes. Now for myself, I'm going to be using English during the installation, but feel free to select another language that's suitable for you. Since R is open source, we now see the general public license that is used for this program. I don't think there's anything special that we do need to read here, but feel free to read through this if you would like, and click the Next button. You should now be prompted as to where you will install the files for R. And for me, I'm okay if they are stored in the program files of my C drive, so I will click Next. Okay, again, let's go ahead and click Next. And then here, let's ensure that we select No. We're going to install the defaults and then click the Next button. Next, we're prompted as to where we're going to be able to find the program inside of the Start menu. I'm okay if I find all of the files underneath the folder labeled R, so I will click Next. And then finally, we have some final options before we begin the installation. For R, we don't really require a desktop shortcut, so I will unselect this box. And then I will keep the two registry entry boxes as they are. This should begin the installation process for R. Once the installation is finished, you can now click the Finish button. And there you go. R should now be set up and ready to go on your computer. The next thing that we're going to require is what's known as RStudio. This is the actual program that will be opening up in order to utilize the functionality of R. RStudio can be found at support-rstudio-com.netlify.app. Once you get to this landing page, we're going to hover over the word Products. And on the left, under Open Source, we're going to go to RStudio. Scrolling down until we get to the two versions of RStudio. We're going to select RStudio Desktop. And we're going to download RStudio Desktop. Be sure to select the left side or the open source edition. Scrolling down, let's select the free download of RStudio Desktop. Notice that in instruction number 1 it says to install R. We've already done this. and we've also ensured that the current version is at least the required version for RStudio Desktop. In step 2, it's already prompted me to download RStudio for Windows because it has already recognized my system. If you have a different system, consider scrolling down a little ways, and for example, downloading RStudio for the Mac operating system if necessary. I'm going to go ahead and click the Download RStudios for Windows button. Once again, it should prompt me to download the executable file. I'm going to save. And then I'm going to either go into my Downloads folder or select the executable file down here in the bottom left. A prompt should come up asking us if we want to make changes to the device, and we will select yes. After selecting yes, we'll get into the following submenus. Let's go ahead and click Next. This is where RStudio is going to be saved on our computer. I'm okay with it saving in the program files under RStudio, so I will click Next. Next is where the Start menu folder is going to be, and I'm okay with this being called RStudio, so I'm going to click the Install button. And now we just wait for RStudio to finish installation on our device. Once everything's been installed, we can hit the Finish button to complete installation. And to finish off this video, let's double check that R and RStudio are both installed. We can open up our Start menu, and we can scroll down to the letter R, and we can verify that both R and RStudio have been installed on our computer. If you've appreciated the instructions and want to see more, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments.